Hey fellow comrades, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here and welcome back to our newest Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi Bell. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a match against my boy Black. This guy I believe was from Twitter, and this particular team I'm using, it's a bit silly considering this is an Uber tier match I was looking for, and there's only one Uber Pokemon that was requested. I was mostly building a request team from Twitter, pretty much taking their suggestions, and I believe one of the first teams that was requested was this one particular, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with it and see how it goes. Basically, Intimidate Landorus is gonna lower down my speed. I just want to switch out because I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch out as well. He does switch out to Genesect. It does, considerable amount, but that's fine because I believe he also get a special attack increase. So basically, it doesn't do as much to truly two-shot me. So I'm in a good position. Lugia pretty much taking all them space right here. Oh man, this is insane. Lugia truly is a huge ass Pokemon. I'm gonna go for the Roost right now. I'm pretty much gonna regain. I know that Lugia can work out quite well. This dark type Pokemon, Zekrom, is it called? No, it's Yveltal, of course, not Zekrom. Where am I getting these names? Anyways, he's gonna make a toy. He's gonna play with some toys right now. I'm gonna switch out to Terrakion. And here's where I made a huge mistake. Basically, this is my actual first time facing an Yveltal on the 3DS. So basically, I lack full knowledge. He's gonna go for the Oblivion swings or something like that, I believe it's called. Regain most of his health that was pretty much taken down by a sub. And now I made a huge mistake as I switch out to Azumarill for a second, thinking, hey, it's a dark type. But then again, if it truly was a dark type, then Terrakion should have resisted and as well as Justified should have activate. So that was a huge misplay on my behalf. A really dumb move, but it happens. Every now and again, you just have to deal with it, and hopefully it's not gonna be game changing. So basically, I'm gonna go to Waterfall and break his up, which is great. Azumarill still packs enough bulk to considerably take that move and retaliate. Afterwards, of course, he's gonna switch out. He doesn't want to take my Play Rough, which he is normally weak to it, so he switches out to Genesect. Really nice move, resisting the move, taking it quite well as I switch out again, this time around to Metagross. This is Assault Vest Metagross, offensively speaking, heavily trained in HP and attack. I know I can take this reasonably well and retaliate with something very, very strong. In this case, I feel he's gonna switch out to Landorus, expect me to go for Earthquake against the Genesect, but switch is to be expected, so I go for the Meteor Mash. I know it's still gonna do a lot, considerably, basically because it still is a Metagross. I'm just gonna go for the Bullet Punch because of the attack raise. I believe it was more than plenty of taking him out. Luckily, the paralyzation didn't come down to bite me in the ass, but he's just gonna need to handle this. Switches out to Infernape afterwards. I'm thinking, okay, he can either be physical or special. I'm kind of hoping that whatever he does, I can at least take two of his moves. Which Lugia, again, like I mentioned, Lugia truly is a huge ass Pokemon, and for that, it's got a lot of bulk behind it. This thing truly takes moves left and right, and it's pretty much impossible to one-shot this Pokemon. I really have hard time believing there is a move that can one-shot it. Maybe like a Bandit Head Smash or something like that, but basically like bulky sets, really hard to one-shot this poke. Even the strongest Pokemon will fail in doing so, but then again, weak to Stealth Rock can still speak differently. Here is where I'm gonna make a bit of a misplay, and I haven't been playing the best in this match. I'm gonna give you that. Again, being that Ubers is something that I'm not too familiar with. I haven't been battling too many Ubers, especially on the 3DS in X and Y. But I'm trying to do my best here. I'm gonna go for the Charge Beam, and he does still switches out to Yveltal. I was thinking it's a little bit to be expected, a little bit too much, honestly. But it's something where I have to deal with it. I actually have a very interesting set on this, and I would have definitely not recommend to anyone out there, but it's definitely a fun set that I want to use. I have a Future Sight. You guys pretty much know how it works. Dark types kind of immune and so forth. I managed to take this, which is incredible, which means that poison is gonna rack up even further. That is great. Then I have Charge Beam to kind of boost up my special attack to a certain, to a decent degree of power, where Future Sight can even hit stuff stronger if they are not truly immune to it. And I got like Toxic to kind of cripple down some of them fellow dark types, and on the Switch and so forth. I should have probably Toxic on the Switch sooner, but again, I was Charge Beaming, and honestly speaking, I should have definitely played a little bit better on those turns at that moment of time. So I switch out to Terrakion right now. Again, I do manage to pretty much take this Infernape to pretty much little to no HP. Sad moment here we got going. So I switch out to Mega Mawile. I believe it's about time I do this, especially when he's got his own Mawile, and it's probably my best interest to kind of turn and get myself the opportunity to maybe even truly try to set up against one, and try to handle his own Mawile when it comes down to it. So I go for the Sucker Punch right now. I'm thinking maybe it will take him out, and ladies and gentlemen, so much strength, it's not healthy. It truly isn't, as Kyogre is gonna come in, set up the Drizzle. Definitely not the best moment for me, because I know he's pretty much gonna destroy me. What I have to do is sack Delibird. The way I was asking people to request me teams is by showing them my box, and people pretty much request from that box. It had a Delibird in it and a couple of Ubers. Again, it's funny that a person only requested one Uber, which is something to be kinda talking about in Uber tiers. Most people don't bring many Ubers. In this case, the person brought in a lot, but if you go on Showdown, you tend to realize that, especially the early battlers, early ladder, like most people don't even bother bringing in Ubers in an Uber tier match. He took me out, unfortunately. It's fine. I at least do some damage to where, well, basically Surf is still gonna do a lot. And Aquajet, hopefully Under Rain is gonna be enough, and it is. Azumarill Under Rain is actually quite strong, this is coming down from Azumarill that isn't even Life Orb, but he's gonna come in with an Yveltal. Would really like for the Rain to be up for at least one more turn, but that's not gonna happen, as I'm gonna go for the Aquajet just to try to get as much damage on it as possible before I am completely obliterated by his Oblivion Wings. And that's pretty much what has been written for Azumarill up until this point. It come down to only one Pokemon left, I believe, and it's actually my Mega Mawile. Now basically he's got his own Mawile, but I have Mega, and I can take this opportunity to try to set up against this Pokemon, basically hoping that he doesn't have anything to hit me super effectively, like a Hidden Power Ground, which I doubt it's a set for this, but then again, you never know, Basically, when you have like a typing that walls you to a certain extent, you kind of go outside of it. I believe I even resist the Dark Pulse, which is something I should think about, because fairies resist the Dark Pulse, so I'm not neutral. He's gonna go for the Oblivion's Wings again, and I'm thinking, okay, at +2, I'm gonna fail, so +4 is a must at this point. I go for the Sucker Punch because I know he will have to attack me. Poison is still racking up, so eventually he will be forced to attack me. He could have made a sub and try to avoid, that would be a good move. But he did, decide to attack, and afterwards, Mega, Mawile is gonna come in, is gonna turn, and it comes down to a speed. I don't have much speed investment, and I believe, I'm not too sure what he's got, but he's got Fire Fang, and that is the type of move I haven't really expected from it, and I should have, and that's gonna be the game. Now, basically, what I should have done, looking at it back, is go for one more +2, but I was afraid that Yveltal has got something that he was kind of bluffing, and taking me out. Maybe I've seen his full moveset, but I wasn't at the perfect state of mind back then, and I was a little bit confused, on his last move slot. But the thing is that what I should have done is go for another +2, go to +6, and pretty much Sucker Punch would guarantee me the kill, where at that point I believe it does around 88%. So I had to go for the stronger Play Rough in order to have a chance of taking him out. So basically that is how the game ended, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I did. Good game, Black. Hope to battle you again. I know you're from Twitter, but it's kind of hard to kind of find you right now with all the recent tweets and all the things. So if you have a channel, leave it in the comment section. Just basically leave a comment down below so I can link you in the description as always. And yes, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to give a like. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Peace.